What's going on? Yo, yo. What's happening? Here we are. Friday. Who's ready for a good day in the market? Who is ready? Algo, Tim, Puck, you guys are here. What's happening? I like that sound. You know, I'm actually going to watch futures a little bit to start. Let's do that. Let's watch a little bit of futures. And then we'll do the giveaway and then we'll get into options. All right. Where is it? What's going on, Alex? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a little futures today. I'm trying to pass this damn top step. What's happening? Welcome to the stream. All right, let me turn this. Okay, cool. We're here. You guys are here. We're going to do a giveaway today, 50K. In the meantime, guys, get Bull and Ox ready. If you want to go for the giveaway, get your Bull and Oxes ready so you can put a code in. We're going to give away that code on stream in about 30 minutes. So that gives people enough time to get the website up and ready to go. This is a nice little play right here. Nice. New York Stock Exchange opening on us. Gonna look at futures. It's gonna be a good day. Hope you guys are ready. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I need to add a text box here. Whoa, that's a big text box. Okay, getting that ready. Excellent. Welcome to the markets. Morning, Biblical. Good to see you. How you doing? How are things? How are things? Hopefully well. Look at this rejection on NQ. We're going to watch futures for a little bit, and then we're going to do the giveaway of the 50K Bull and Ox account, and then we'll do options. So pretty much everybody's going to leave in 30 minutes. After the giveaway, everybody's going to leave. Oh, that's funny. TikTok, if you're watching and you want to be part of the giveaway, you got to come over to YouTube. Yeah. All right. No, I appreciate that, Biblical. Yeah. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. We have a thing called, there's a thing called pip and dip, which basically means people are Pippin' and dipping. No, but I appreciate it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna look at some SMCI today, covered calls. Since you requested that, we'll take a look at that today. Just don't let me forget, please. Don't let me forget. After all the shenanigans are over. Let's see. Dude, I don't know if silver hit $100 last night or not, but it was climbing in Asia. Silver was absolutely rocketing in Asia. I'm gonna look at it real quick. It was pretty wild to see. Did it hit 100? Ooh, right up to it. Look at that. Look at that. And then it was now it's rejecting off of that. Look at that. Right up to 100. That's wild. I wonder how many people were like, I'm gonna buy it. It's going to 100. It's going to 100, and now it's fallen. I guess it's coming back up now, but that's pretty crazy, huh? Silver's never been at 100 before. The history of the world. It's insane. Some Egyptian prince or something was like trading silver for like way less than that. Do we have 2 news candles this morning? The heck? PMI. Okay. So we got some news. All right, we'll see how many people show up to this giveaway. I think if you're pretty much here, you might win something. We're going to do 3 giveaways in the next few days. I'm going to do a giveaway here today on screen. And basically, I've got a code. I'm going to basically reveal the code, and you guys go to the Bull and Ox website, and you're technically purchasing the account, but the code gives you 100% discount, if that makes sense. So if you don't get the code, don't continue the purchase. Right? The first person who gets it, the code wins, basically. Second giveaway will be Monday. And then the third one is going to be Discord exclusive. And I think it's going to be just for my navigators. What's up, Dean? What account is it? It's a 50K option 1 Bull and Ox account. We're doing 1 giveaway today, 1 giveaway Monday. And then anybody who has a purple name in the Discord will have a chance to get one. We'll do that. We'll do that as a private call or a private thing. I'll just basically, yeah, we'll figure that out. My navigators. Discord. My Discord cats. All right. Alex smashing the like on TikTok. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I might watch futures off stream. Now we'll watch it for a little bit. We'll watch futures for a little bit. Let a few more people trickle in, and then we're doing it. We're doing it. If you guys have any questions about the giveaway in the Discord, in the announcements section, there, let me bring it up on screen real quick. Hell, man, this computer mouse is terrible. All right, so Okay, I don't know why. Hang on a sec. Come on, you piece of junk. There we go. All right. Here's the basics on the giveaway. All you have to do is be here. I'm gonna reveal one time code on screen. First person to claim it gets it. That's it. But just I want you guys to read this FYI, so that way you're aware of what Bull and Ox is doing with the account. Basically, if you don't pass it or blow it within 30 days, it will automatically renew, and Bull and Ox will charge you the full price. Sucks, but that's what they'll do. I don't know why they do it that way, but that's the way they do it. All right. So there's that. You can check that out in the Discord. I'll bring that up again soon before we do it. It's really quiet today. I thought there'd be more people here. Giveaway. I thought there'd be a lot more people. It's weird. Where's everybody? Guess I'm all by myself. Q. Silver. But I guess it's good for you guys that there's only like a few people here. Less competition for the account, right? So, my dedicated peeps are the ones that are going to get it, and I like that. I do like that. I do like that. A lot. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, let me set, while we're just sitting here waiting, let me set up features. This is good. Let me bring up. Let's see. Where you guys at? It's quiet today, man. I'm the only one here? No, you guys are here. Just nothing to say, I guess, huh? It's a quiet day. Quiet day. Yeah. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I got nobody or nothing to say or talk to. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to the wall, I guess. Red folder news just hit. Yeah, let me take a look. I was just getting Thinkorswim set up. Yeah, red folder news. Not too volatile though, surprisingly. Nothing happened, yeah. Market's killing me. Is it algo? Does red folder news affect you? Like pretty, is it challenging? Do you have to like turn stuff off? Just watching the charts, yeah, me too, biblical. Didn't do much yet. Yeah, I was surprised with that news. It didn't really do much. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just watching, like I said, I'm just watching futures because I want to pass this top step. This top step, basically, I traded and I had a max loss limit of 750. And according to top step, it slipped past my 750 and knocked me out at negative 1300. Oh, that's slippage? $800 of slippage? So I sent them an email and they're basically like, yeah, you're screwed. There's nothing we can't do anything for you. Oh, okay, cool, thanks. Thanks for your system not doing its job, and then I'm the one who gets punished. Is she really? Oh, that sounds good. Now tell her we miss her, and too bad we can't give her an account. But she'll have another chance. But yeah, thanks, Mick. Appreciate it, Mick. Good to see you. That's one tough lady driving a truck around. I wouldn't want to get in her way. You hate top step? They have built-in slippage and they add slippage. I feel like that was excessive. 750 all the way to negative 1300. I feel like that's excessive. Like I can understand $100, maybe 150, but 700 to $800 slippage is absolutely insane. I only had a couple of contracts in too. I don't know. I don't understand. It's like it's not fair at all. So I don't know. Every prop firm has its issues. It's a fun game of Shaft the Little Man. Yeah, I feel like everything in life is Shaft the Little Man. No matter what you do. No matter what you do. If you're not in the club, you're not getting in the club. Yeah, they have to. They have to have built-in slippage. And then when you email them about it, it's like, oh, slippage is a normal part of market conditions. That much slippage is not. Sorry. I'm going to email them back and be like, not that much slippage. Slippage is, normal. Yes, but not that much. In fact, I'm going to email them right now. I love when they're like, hey, my name is XYZ. I'm here to help. And then they don't answer or help at all. They just give you some BS answer. Elvis, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, they don't know. I know that. I know that, biblical. I know. All they do is collect money. No, I'm definitely aware of that. That's why I trade options. Because guess what? I'm in charge. Nobody can do it to me. You won't use them anymore? Have you had a lot of bad experiences, biblical? Buenos dias, ¿cómo estás, my friend Juan? How you doing? What you guys doing this morning? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, it's like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this account goes. If I never get this account recovered, I don't know. I might not continue with them. You've had payouts from them? Yeah. Lucid is your favorite? Yeah, doing good. Excellent. What's going on, Will? You guys are coming in at the right time. We're doing an account giveaway in about 10 minutes. We're just watching futures for a minute. Yeah. Yeah. I think Jesus Christ is watching the markets right now from heaven, and he's probably also feeling the same way, Will. He's probably, what the heck is going on down there? He's probably like, they need a miracle. They need a miracle. Oh, that's funny. No, he's not saying that. No, he's not saying that. He's not cursing his father's name. He's not using the Lord's name in vain. Did you ever see the meme of Mike Tyson saying Jesus Christ? It's kind of funny. Obviously, it's in vain, but it's kind of funny the way he says it. There's also how did Sarah? Somebody asked Mike Tyson. Sarah was sick, right? She came down with something. She was sick. How did she fly from New York to San Francisco? And Mike Tyson said, Thera flew. It's a stupid joke. What's going on, Seal? Good to see you. Yep, just popping in. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway. If you want to hang out, we're doing a giveaway in about 10 minutes. Doing a 50K account giveaway. First person who gets the code. First person who gets the code wins the account. I'm gonna go over the rules before we do the giveaway, and then we're gonna do it. Jesus talked to you once and saved your life. My team's mate, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Excellent one. Yes, sometimes that's how the miracles work. That's how the miracles work, my friend. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to do a reply here. I understand liquidation may occur, but the amount that I was liquidated is excessive, period. The slippage should have not been that high, and I still consider it an error to be liquidated that far beyond my PDLL, period. I'm writing an email to Topstep. I would like to request a free account reset if you want to continue to have me as a customer, period. Boom. Otherwise, there are prop firms out there that are a dime a dozen, and I can simply go somewhere else, period. So please do the right thing and give me a reason to stay with Topstep. There you go. Just wrote my email. Maybe I'll put. Should I make that into a short? That's probably not good. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of being ripped off. I'm tired of companies taking advantage. And I'm just like, I'm a nice guy. You guys know me, right? You know me well enough. I'm a nice guy. I don't treat people like shit. I just don't. But when I start to get screwed, I start to get pissed because I've been burned and I've been taken advantage of way too many times as a customer that I just don't have a tolerance for it anymore. And so I don't care if you don't care. Obviously they don't care about me, right? They don't. So why should I continue to be nice and let you take advantage of me? I have been nice for the first 2 emails. Now I'm getting a little dirty because I'm sick of it. Oh man. All right, doing the giveaway here in a few minutes. So, want you guys real quick while I'm finishing this email. I'm gonna bring up the Discord here. So I want you to look at the rules on the Discord, just so you're aware of exactly what to expect. Check that out real quick. I know a couple of you guys have already been watching. Get your Bull and Ox. If you want to participate, get on Bull and Ox, and you're basically purchasing a free account. All right, so read these rules right here. These rules basically tell you what that means. Yes. Paper money. Tesla. Tesla. Yes. What a perfect perfect day. Tesla contracts just closed. Money in the bank. We'll look at that in a little bit. Yeah. Options are popping off, my friend. That Tesla. Now we can sell more Tesla and make more money. Oh, it's so good. I'm not the only one to have experienced this, I'm involved with several trader groups, and word of mouth is a very powerful thing. There you go. Really putting it, sticking it to them. Send it. All right, schmucks. Okay. All right, so basically, here's how it's gonna work. I'm going to reveal code on camera. You guys are going to have the opportunity. Really, TikTok appealed my live again. Man, TikTok sucks. I hate TikTok. Why do they appeal my live? They're not nice to traders. All right. They do this, they appeal my live like every day because they have charts on screen or something. And it looks like my camera froze again. Man, TikTok is just not working out. All right, whatever. Sorry, Alex. I know you're smashing the TikTok over here, but it's broken. Might have to shut it down. Okay. All right, so for the giveaway, this is your fair warning on what's going to happen if you don't pay attention to these rules. These whatever, right? Basically, you get the account for 1 month free only, right? If you decide to go for this, you need to pass it or blow it by the February 28th. If you do nothing, Bull and Ox will auto-renew full price, which is like $150 or something. All right, so I just want to make it absolutely clear what's going to happen. If you hit your profit target, obviously it's converted to a master account, and then you'll be responsible for activating it. Once I give you guys this code, it's out of my hands. Right now it's my account. When I give you this code, I'm not attached to it anymore. So anything that happens, I am not attached to it. It's just telling you. Don't come back at me and be like, hey, no, I gave you the code. It's your account. As soon as you type in these letters, it's your account. You can only use it once. I've got 3 codes. I'm going to give out 1 today. The next one will be on Monday, and then the third one will be in the Discord. And I'll get to that later, right? Just also know Project X is no longer supported on Bull and Ox. And if you do have Project X, at the end of February is the last time you can use it. So you'll have to have a Rhythmic account. All right. Let me just double check futures real quick. It's the 10 o'clock candle. Might still be in news, which I'm avoiding. Yeah. Not a bad looking setup here on gold. But it's right at a news candle, so I'm standing it down. Okay. Any questions before we start? Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to reveal it on screen. And then I'm also going to put it on the... Here, I'll do it like this. Let's do it. Let's make it as visible as possible. Come on, where is the button? There it is. Oh my goodness. All right. You guys ready? Got your Bull and Ox accounts ready? Give me ones in the chat if you guys are ready for the giveaway. Ones in the chat if you're ready. Let me hide this. Type in the code. All right. Okay. I'm getting the code typed in on screen because I'm going to reveal them on screen and with a piece of paper at the same time. Let's see. Okay. Let's make sure this is correct. I don't want to give you the wrong code. Okay, cool. All right. Like I said, if it doesn't work for you, somebody else has gotten it, don't continue purchasing the account. This is basically you're buying an account for 100% discount. I just want to make sure that everybody fully understands that. So if it doesn't work for you, don't continue. I've never done this before. Hopefully this works well and somebody is able to get it. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the code. It's a G at the end. Here's the code. It's also on screen. This is it. PBLEUGVG. That's the code. I hope somebody gets it. I hope somebody gets it. Bull and Ox. I could just see you guys rushing. Run, run, run. Run, Forrest, run. Go get it. Go get it. I'll hold this up until the blood drains out of my arm. PBLEUGVG is the code for 100% discount free Bull and Ox 50K account. You are not required to tell me if you got it. Somebody else got it. You don't have to tell me. If you want to keep it private, that's perfectly fine. You should keep it private. Okay. Sorry, Biblical. We'll have another chance on Monday. I got another one. I got another chance on Monday. Somebody, I hope somebody got it. Okay. Yeah, somebody got it. Sorry, Algo. I have another chance. Algo, you're actually gonna have 2 more chances. You're gonna have one more chance on Monday, and then also in the Elite Navigators Discord, we're gonna do the 3rd one. So, pretty much everybody on screen right here. If you're in this group right here, you'll get a chance to win the 3rd one. No, don't ask that, Will. Don't ask it. Somebody got it. If it was me and I got it, I wouldn't say anything. I would lurk. I wouldn't say a word. No, who knows? Who knows? There you go. Someone lurking got it. We don't know. There was nobody on TikTok. Nobody on TikTok. TikTok is broken, so it wasn't TikTok. I promise you that. I decided not to do TikTok because I don't want anybody, just whoever, to come in and win it. I wanted you guys to win it. Was it you, Algo? No way. No way. Oh, you did? Stuart? Oh, Stuart got it. Wait a minute. Algo and Stuart get it? There's no way. There's no way two people got it. How you doing, Stuart? How you doing? Whoever got it, congratulations. 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 I wanted to give back to the community, and we were able to do that today. We're going to do it again on Monday. Gonna do it again on Monday. Yeah. Congrats. I don't know who got it. If Algo sounds like he got it. Stuart said he got it. Nice. Discounted it from my cart, but went away when you went to pay. Yeah, and that's why I want you to be careful. Don't pay if you don't get the code, right? Bullinox is I kind of don't like the way they do that. Like, let me just give the damn account away. Why does the person who receives it have to go through this payment process shit? Stupid. But there's nothing I can do about that. There's absolutely nothing I can do. But the account is, yeah. Ollie said congratulations. Oh, nice. Tell Allison that we don't know if it was Algo or if it was Stuart. Stuart said he got it, but then Algo was also like, yes, let's go. Algo probably found a way to duplicate it. He probably found a way to duplicate it as soon as it hit the screen. Yeah. Congratulations, Stuart. I think you got it. I don't think Algo got it. I don't know. We're a little confused over here, but I'm gonna give you a congrats. Like I said, you definitely didn't have to tell us that you got it. I know that if I had won it, I wouldn't have said anything. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I'm glad somebody who is here every day is getting it, not some random. Yeah, it is what it is. Exactly. No, it's good. Oh, I don't know. It's just a personal preference, I suppose. I wouldn't want people throwing bricks at me, though. Personally, yeah, like some guy throwing bricks at me. Like, I won, and then everybody gives you the stink eye. Anyways, okay, no, sounds good, Stuart. Tell her she doesn't need to be annoyed. You just got a free 50K account. Good luck with that. Don't forget to blow it or cancel it before. I don't know if you caught all that, Stuart. Did you catch all the information about that account? Because you said you came in the last minute. I want to make sure you fully understand what you just got. Here, I'll do this. You saw it on Dissy. Okay, good. All right, excellent, good. I do not want you to get charged for that account. It's yours now. It's out of my hands. It's up to you. At your own risk, whatever you do with it. No, good luck, man. Have fun with it. Sorry to those who didn't win, but you'll have 1 to possibly 2 more chances. I got 2 more accounts. 2 more accounts we're gonna give away until the full 28th or whatever. No, that's not good. I rebuke that, Dean. I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. I rebuke it. Okay. All right, anything pay attention on futures? Yeah, it's news. All right, let's look at you guys want to do some options? Let's do some options. All right. Have ourselves a look-see in options. Okay, that's gone. We'll do another one Monday. And then we'll do one in the Discord, the private Discord, and we'll be good. Okay, let's see here. Let's get some of this stuff off screen just for today. All right, I'm gonna leave the chat up. Okay. Let's look at what happened today. So on options last week, actually, give me 1 sec. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Ooh, I'm the ghost of Seth. I'm here to take your account back. You got a free account. I am here to take it back. It was all a hoax. Yeah. Oh, I'm a schmuck. I'm a schmuck. I'm having fun with my green screen. Crap, forgot to do one more thing. 1 sec. Yeah, that's correct, Juan. You want to have it open and ready to go first. Sounds good, Dean? Yeah, sounds good, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Okay. All right. For those of you who are still here after the giveaway, thank you very much. I appreciate your dedication. Let's see if I can help you make some real money in options. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Looking at this account last week, the last trades we took were DAL. We made $553 on stream. We only sold one of those, and SMCI, which we bought back. So this account is still cooking, right? We haven't had anything happen in this account, which is fine. The other account, which is the one that we traded probably 2 weeks ago, and I think Tim, you did trades with me, Allison did trades with me. You guys should have had some alerts going off this morning from Tesla. That just happened to me like 25 minutes ago. Also, I'm going to just be checking on futures here in the background. If you guys see something, call it out. Kind of like what silver's doing. Hang on a minute. Silver's doing something interesting, but we're all at all-time highs. We just crossed over 100 on silver. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's going to stop. I might take a silver trade, you guys. Hang on options. You're going to have to hold up options. I think I'm going to take a stab at silver. Yeah, silver's looking good. We're all over the place today. Silver looks better than gold and the other two. Yeah. Let's take a look at silver here. I'm gonna do micro silver. No. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely at all-time highs. Let's see. Just closed above this level here. If it does a retest at this level, we're gonna give it a stab. We'll see if it gives us a proper retest or not. I like what it's doing. It's the 10-15 candle. I need a little bit better retest of that. Wow, what a rejection. Man, I cannot believe my camera just completely died on TikTok twice in a row. Jeez. All right, well, I guess that's a bit of a stretch there, Silver. I don't know about that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this silver trade. Junk. Oops. All right. I guess they didn't want to play today. Kind of like ES though. I like ES for a rejection, but it's also bounced already. I think we might. Let me take a look at MES real quick. It's kind of already missed the move here. Let's see. There's a level there. Pretty good looking setup here. Rejection off a major level. It's also bouncing like crazy. Just finished a news candle. Nah, I'm gonna stand it down. I'm gonna stand it down. I'm gonna wait. Wait till we're a little bit more past news. Okay, jumping back into the options. All right. Okay. Let's look at options. Only have a few people left. Everybody's gone. I knew it. We have like 3 or 4 people left. But so you guys that are still here, I appreciate it. Hopefully I'm not just talking to myself. Okay. All right. So, yeah, sounds good, Alex. I appreciate it. Like I said, if there's one person here, I'm going to stream. Okay, looking at futures. No, it's good enough for me, Alex. Good enough for me. Okay, so looking at futures, we're going to look at the other account, the IRA. Let's see what happened this morning. Okay, so Tesla. Beautiful Tesla. We sold 2 Tesla on 1-2. Oh, you're good. Excellent one. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Yeah, a couple of you guys are still here. Excellent. Okay. Biblical, are you still here? Because I want to know if you are so I can talk about SMCI. So I need to know if you're here for that, if you're going to stick around. Otherwise, I'll save that for another day. Okay, so Tesla, we sold for $2,300. So good. We sold 2 contracts at $11.90 for $2,300. Okay, so what did I do? Then I took a quarter of that price and put in an order that says within the next 30 days. You're here? Okay, cool. I'll go through. I know you wanted to do covered calls on SMCI. We're going to look at that. I don't know if I'll be able to take the trade. What's up, Orem? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Just missed the giveaway, my friend. We're going to be doing another giveaway on Monday. So we made $2,300 on Tesla. $2,400 on Tesla. And just this morning, I got an alert that this filled. I put this automatically in that says we sold at $11.90 and we sold 2 of them. If within the 30 days, it was supposed to expire on January 30th. Today is January 23rd. So 7 days early, the contracts moved and deteriorated down to a quarter. 298 is a quarter of is basically 300 versus 1200. So this contract deteriorated and decayed all the way down to $300 worth of value. And I said, when that happens, I want you to buy it back and close the contract. So I collected $11.90 times 2, which is $2,400, and I spent $300 times 2 to close it right here. $600. So I spent $600 of the $2,400 that I already collected to close this contract and be out of this trade. And by doing that, yes, I'm giving some money back to the market, but now I'm free and clear. All that collateral that I needed to put up has been released. Now I can use that collateral again. How much collateral? Let's have a look. Oh, we had some UALs going off too. Nice. Let's see. That happened on the 21st. That was Wednesday. Sweet. Okay, so we have also Tesla. In addition to Tesla UAL, United Airlines, this contract here, the 107, expiring on the 23rd. That's actually today. It expired a couple days early. I sold this for $360, and then I bought it back for $80. So let's do the math, right? In, what's that, 1 week? No, what is that? I did that on 1-2. That was 20 days ago. So let's figure out how much money we made in 20 days, okay? I sold, you know, the fees and stuff, I won't really calculate the fees because it's like $1.30, whatever, right? $11.90 times 2 plus 360 minus 80 minus 600. So in 20 days, we put $2,000 in this account. That's realized profit. Done. Free and clear. No contracts are open. Collateral is released. I have the collateral. I kept the cash. It is free money. It's freaking crazy, dude. It's crazy how well this works. So that's $2,000 straight in the account. Free and clear. Options, man. Options is where it is at. So what we're gonna do now that I've freed up all this collateral, I am going to look at, look at, yes, it's rocketing right now. I was gonna take an ES trade. Okay, I was gonna take an ES trade and it's rocketing. Whatever. All right. Focus. Okay. looking at the contracts here, we had a certain amount of collateral that's been released. I need to figure out what that number is real quick. So I had 415, which is 41,500 times 2, which is 83,000, plus 10,700. Oh, it's already on screen. I already see it. It's 95. Damn, dude. I had $95,000 worth of collateral back. Like that. That's a lot of collateral, my friend. That's a lot. I can do a lot with that. Right now, Tesla is one of the best. So what we'll do is I'm going to take some more Tesla trades. But before I do that, Biblical, I know you've been waiting a while. Let's talk about covered calls. So what I'd like to know, if you don't mind me asking a little bit of information, which will allow me to kind of show you how I would take this trade, is honestly, I'll just pretend that I have 100 contracts. You have 100 contracts in SMCI, is that right? I'd like to know what you purchased those contracts, or sorry, not contracts, those shares. How much did you pay for each share, if you don't mind me asking, on SMCI? And that'll help me put me in the right direction. $30? Okay. $30 per share. Did you buy those shares flat out, or did you get assigned through the contracts? You bought them flat out. Okay. All right, sounds good. Excellent. All right, easy. Okay, cool. So let's look at covered calls. So what I would do, let's go to SMCI. Like I said, I'm just going to show you the way I would do it. I'm definitely not telling you how you should do it. Just want to make that clear. Okay, we want to look at the monthlies. First step, you want to look at the monthlies, and also first let's look at the charts. Let's look at the charts. SMCI. Super microconductors. All right. Is this earnings right here? Yeah, we have earnings on February 3rd. That's not too bad. That's usually covered calls. We're doing, so the sweet spot for cash secured puts is 30 to 45 days. The sweet spot for covered calls is 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So 14 to 30 days is kind of your sweet spot. So you get a little bit less time. All right. Now, when it comes to covered calls, this is what we're looking for. I hope I'll be able to explain this the best I can. You have contracts that are kind of doing the opposite in a way of cash secured puts, but here's what you're trying to accomplish. You want to stay under your strike price. Well, okay, there's two ways of doing this. If you want your contracts to be, I keep saying contracts. If you want your shares, I really wish I would stop saying contracts. If you want your shares to be called away, this is why we call it covered calls. If you want them to be called away and sold off, then you want the price to close above your strike price. In this case, I pick a strike price just slightly above what I got in the contracts. So if I got in the contracts at 30, I'm going to be picking at least 35, maybe even 40. And what that's going to do is that's going to set a new level right here. So if within 2 to 4 weeks, the price stays below we'll use 40 for example, stays below 40, the contracts will expire worthless, and you will keep the premium, and you will keep your shares. You'll keep 100 shares, and you'll keep your premium. Done. Right? Now, if the price goes above 40 and just leaves, basically, what's going to happen is you will be obligated to sell all 100 of your shares at the strike price. And in this case, it's at 40. Why is that good? You bought them at 30. You bought them at 30, you're obligated to sell them at 40. Or 35, whatever you pick. If you want a straight break even, you can pick 30. And I've done that before. I'm like, look, I just want to get out of these contracts. I just want to get out. I just want to get out of these shares. I'm picking the entry price. So in this case, if you're like, I just want to get rid of these shares, which it doesn't sound like you want to, but if you're like, I just want to get rid of these shares, rather than just selling them, right now, they're worth $32. So sure, you could sell them for $32 and you would make, what, $27 worth of profit, or $200 worth of profit? What is it? 200, you make $200 worth of profit. But why do that when you can make a premium on top of it? So let me ask you, Biblical, so I know how to help you kind of pick the right decision. Do you give me which one do you want? Do you want to keep your shares and continue to use them to collect collateral, or do you want your shares to be sold off, collect a premium, but then also collect like a higher balance and get rid of your shares? Just do what I might do. Okay. It really depends on that decision. That decision that I just said. Do I want to get rid of the shares, or do I want to keep them and keep recycling them? What I would do, the way I trade, is I don't like my money to be held in captivity. So I don't like holding shares, just personally, for a long time, because my money is basically tied up in this asset. So what I would do is select a price to basically have the shares sold off. I want them to be called away. This is how I trade. And the reason why I want them to be called away is because I want to free up all that money so that I can now take a new trade in a cash secured put. Because the cash secured put side can be really juicy on premiums. I mean, it's cash, right? You're trading cash for... Cash is king, right? Shares are not king. Cash is king. Shares, you still make money on shares, but cash is king. So in this situation, looking at the price at $32, potentially climbing, I hope. I also have shares in SMCI, and personally, my shares, dude, you know what I mean? It's disgusting where my shares. I got assigned. My shares got assigned up here in the like 50s. So right now the price is so low, I can't even really collect a good premium. But in your case, purchasing them at 30, hang on, I gotta clear my throat. I'm so tired of this problem. Was my microphone muted the whole time on TikTok? Hang on. How come nobody on TikTok said my microphone was muted? All right, yeah. So what I'll probably do is we'll look at 35. Looking at 35 will give us the opportunity to... If I pick 35, there's a very high chance that my shares are going to get called away. You listen on Tube now. That's good. That's good, Alex. Yeah, there's nobody else over there. There's just too many people just in and out. Like they can't handle this. It's not quick dopamine hits, right? But anyways, I appreciate you, Alex. It's better on YouTube anyways. Okay. So 35 means if we chose 35, which is right there, the price is not that far away. No, I got you, Biblical. I got you. The price of 35 is not that far away. The chances of in the next 2 to 4 weeks, especially with earnings coming up, that the price that you see on screen right now hits 35 and exceeds it is probably pretty good. And we'll look at the Greeks to confirm that. But it looks pretty good that it's going to go beyond 35. It'll close outside, and then it'll close outside of 35, right? And then your shares, you'll be obligated, you have to sell your shares at $35. But if you bought them at 30, the difference between 35 and 30 is what we call intrinsic value. Intrinsic value, which means you sold them for 30. Sorry, you bought them for 30, you sold them for 35. That's an extra $500, right? That's an extra $500 that you're going to profit. Now, anybody else would do that and they just make $500, but you're going to collect a premium to do it, right? So if these were my shares, yeah, I'm going to sell them probably about 35. If you want to kind of keep your shares, pick 40. If you want to dump the shares, pick 30. 30 will basically say, yeah, we're pretty much already beyond that. So let's look at the charts, or let's look at the market. 30 days. I'm gonna look at 28 days. Monthlies are the best. I'm gonna look at 28 days. We'll move around. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. What's going on, Timbo? We did a giveaway today. We'll do another one on Monday, and then we're gonna do an exclusive Discord Navigators group giveaway sometime next week. So just so you know, you didn't miss it. You still have 2 more chances, Tim. Okay. Let's look at, what did we say, 35? Same with you, Alex. You'll have another chance. Stuart won. We think. We think Stuart won. Algo is kind of like teasing us a little bit, so, but I'm like 99% sure Stuart won. Yeah. Okay. So, now, if you remember biblical, I'm focused. If you remember, we're normally trading on this side for the cash secured puts. We're doing the opposite. We're over here. Yeah, no, you're good, biblical. You're good. Hey, I'm a streamer. I got like 7 things going on at all times. So, yeah, that's how it is. Okay. Right here is where you need to be, in the black, on this side. See how it says calls versus puts? Calls. You're in the black over here on calls, right? We said 35. 35 is right here. Right here. So if I were to click this button, I'd make $200 to sell a call. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So what I would do, picking 35 right here. Why did it do that? I hate when it does that. No. There we go. All right. I would sell a covered call. You want to do it at 1. Sell a covered call, 35. And you pick your price. Limit, market. You already know how to do all that. Now, I can't click this button because I don't have... If I click this button, I get in deep trouble. Because I don't have 100 shares. I don't have the actual 100 shares. But this is how you do it. That says that if I sell this, I'll collect $200. Now, that's 30 days out. If you want to look at 14 days, it's not a bad idea to look at 14 days as well and see which one is better. 14 days, you make $139, but it's gonna close within 14 days. You have earnings coming up, then you might want to do that. Yeah, if you're doing limit, if you're doing limit, I like to do good till canceled. You can do limit for the day, but the order's going to disappear at the end of the day. If you do market, though, you have to do day. Market has to be day. Cannot be good till canceled. That's how you sell a covered call on 100 shares. And that's why you sell a covered call. And that is like your goal with the call really is the determination. Do you want to get rid of the shares, or do you want to keep your shares and keep making money off of the shares? That's why, Tim, if you're watching right now, if you get assigned 100 shares, it's not the end of the road. We're looking at SMCI. SMCI is a pretty cheap stock. Yeah. Think you're going to go to 50? You want to keep the shares. Okay, so let's look at 50. Let's look at 50. The only issue is the higher you go, the less, yeah, you bet, Tim. The less money you're going to collect, the less premium, the higher you go. So if you go all the way to 50, you're only going to collect $6. I don't know about that. I wouldn't do that. 40 at 14 days. Let's look at that. Here's 14 days. 40. Yeah, you'll make $43. You'll make $43. This is why I like to have my shares called away. We're selling a covered call. Because if I'm trying to keep my shares, the premiums are lower. And that's just kind of how it is. If I wanted to dump my shares right now, I could choose 30. Okay? 30. You'll make $370. Be careful with that, though. Once you get into the blue here, you gotta really know what you're doing. It's not as safe. Now, if you look at your Greeks, 71%, right? 71% basically says that you will lose this trade and that you will have your shares called away. But you're going to collect a nice premium to do it. However, if it moves even further against you, then weird things can happen. I've never done that. I've always stayed away from that. Maybe 14. What about 14? See what the Greeks say. Yeah, let's see. So looking at 14 at 35, you're looking at a delta around 38. $36.5 or 36. 36 kind of puts you closer to that range. Yeah. The closer you get to the blue, in this situation on the call side, the closer you get to the blue, the more likely your shares are going to get called away. You'll be obligated to sell your shares. And if you're picking a better price, then great. The issue though is if you picked 30, yes, you'll make $350. However, you're going to break even on the shares. You bought them for 30, you sold them for 30. You made no money. The only money you made was the premium, $350. Yeah, exactly. But this is for other people too, like Tim, who's still learning the Tim and Alex who are still learning this other stuff. So, for anybody else, just remember that if you sell your shares off at the same price that you bought them for, you're only bagging the premium, which is $350. Not bad, but here's what's better. If you go to 35 or 36, let's go 36, 35, 36, somewhere, right? You'll make $132, but then also you're selling the shares for $500 more than you purchased them. So you're actually making $632. $632 is better than just dumping the shares at $360. Okay, so let's look at this is why there's always a sweet spot, right? This is why I always stick to around 30 delta. That's the sweet spot. Let's go in the opposite direction. Let's say you want to do 40. Shit. Right? Okay, so you pick a strike price of 40, and let's say that it does hit 40, right? Let's say that it does hit 40, which the chances are low. They're low. It's pretty low that it's going to go all the way up to 40, exceed it, and close. And then you'll be obligated to sell your shares. The chances of that are very low, 15%, right? Based on the delta. However, if that happens, you bought them at 30, you sold them at 40, that's $1,000. Plus you collected this other $41. So yeah, that's a better deal. You'll make a lot more money, but the chances are low that that's going to happen. What I just showed you with the 40, when a stock is like rocketing, when this stock is like go through the moon, this is when you pick this strategy. This happened with AMD. AMD was floating around 170 for a long time. And I'm sure some insider trading was like, this stock is going up, and did this right here. They bought them for 30, put in a contract at 60, and just absolutely made an ungodly amount of money. Sounds good, Will? Yeah, you bet, man. Sounds good. I'll see you Monday. Have a nice weekend. What's going on in futures right now? Anything? NQ decided rocket. Really no setup in futures. Except for silver. Silver's kind of got a thing going. Nah, I have to wait for a closure. Okay. What else can I answer for you on that, Tim? I mean, Biblical. What else can I answer for you on that? And then we'll move over to Tesla. We'll move over to Tesla and we'll take a Tesla trade or two. Any other questions on covered call? You're good? You're good? Okay. All right. If you're good, I'm going to move over to Tesla. We'll go back to cash secured puts and we'll go from there. So, oh my gosh, Stream Elements. Chill, dude. Why is it? Stop. Whatever. You guys ignore Stream Elements right now. It's going off. I don't know why it's just stay. I have these things that are separated by like 3 or 4 different time frames, and it's dropping them all at once. Whatever. 30 sweet spot delta, but that's a sweet spot. Yeah. So 30 is a sweet spot delta, but that's a sweet spot is what? I don't understand what you're asking me. So 30 is a sweet spot delta, but that's a sweet spot is what? I have no clue how to answer that question. All right, let me delete this. Theta. Oh, theta. What sweet spot? There is no. You don't have to worry about that. Theta, basically, it's good. That's a good question, though. I'm glad you asked it. There's no sweet spot for theta. Nah, there's no sweet spot. Even on the cash secured put side, there's no sweet spot. Theta is just information. Here's how much it's going to deteriorate per day. Yep, exactly. Correct, Tim. Correct. Let me just double check something in my notes about the delta for covered calls. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. On covered calls, you can actually go a little lower. You can go a little lower. The sweet spot can be around 25. You can even kind of dip down into the 20s and like 15s, but then again, you know. So I would say still shoot for like a 25 delta. Theta is time for deteriorating your contract. Will get higher when the contract gets older. That's right. Let me show you a graphic of that so you guys can see exactly how that looks. Give me 1 sec. Bring that up. Yeah, I would say 20 to 25. No, you know, yeah, I would say that's probably good. Definitely. All right, let's see.
Okay, here is the deal.
All right, let me show you this. I'm going to show you a graphic from Pandrea Money, which is what I showed you guys before. Okay, if you look, right here, this is your theta. Okay, this is Pandrea Money. Check him out. He's a great YouTuber. I learned pretty much everything I needed to know to get started on this, and then I did the rest on my own. This video is called Master Options Pricing, 8 Factors That Affect Your Premium. Okay, so here's your value, right? You open up a contract at 120 days. Theta slowly decays it, right? But at 90 days, it hasn't dropped it by much, all right? And as you, like you said, the theta, the decay gets higher. Then 90 to 60 days, you can see it's gotten a bit more. Like it's the contract value, this is the value of the contract, has deteriorated even more. Then it really starts falling off the cliff here between 60 and 30, the slope increases. Now the contract value, as time goes on, the contract value at 30 days is increased pretty exponentially. Within the last 30 days, it just drops off. It goes to zero quick. So in the last 7 days, which is about right here, look how sharp and steep that the value of that contract is. Right here. That falls really fast. So the closer you get to zero on the expiration, the quicker theta just destroys the value of the contract. Does that make sense? And it's also based on volatility and all that stuff too. But basically, burn this image into your brain. This is theta. This box right here is theta. I have this image burned into my brain. This is how theta just absolutely destroys the contract. If you can remember that, you're good. So there you go. Why did the music stop? All right, let me get the music back on and we'll continue. We'll go into Tesla. I'm going to put a link to his video in the chat. Alex, thanks for being awesome and showing us how to trade. That's his video there if you want to watch it. All right. Wow, NQ is just rocketing. Jeez, dude. All right, let's go into Tesla. We have $95,000 worth of Tesla. Really trying to understand, but sometimes I only understand Chinese. Yeah, it's okay, Alex. It's all right, my friend. Yeah. Hey, you'll get it. Just give us some time. You'll be all right. Just give us some time. All right, let's go trade some Telsa. This box here is annoying. I don't need that box. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it, Alex. Puck. We have 2 Alexes here. You just wait for their expiration once you're in a covered call. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Biblical. You just wait. Let the contract do its thing. Let time work for you. Time is on your side. When you're trying to keep your contract. If you're just trying to rotate capital, then you want to try and close it early. Now, you know how you guys, we put in opposite orders? We put opposite orders in for cash secured puts so that we close them early. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing on covered calls. Nice. Biblical. Excellent. Yep. So if it hits 40, dude, if it hits 40, you're going to make $1,000 on SMCI plus $67. If it doesn't, then what do you do? 14 days? Then in 14 days, you'll have just collected $67. Now, if you wanted to close that contract early, you could do that. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. 21 days. Okay. If you wanted to close that contract early, just like we do on cash secured puts, you can also do that. You can put an opposite order in to buy that contract back at, let's say, 1/4 of 67. So like $15 or $20. And it will buy that contract back. So you can do that too, but you're just not going to make as much money. I usually like to let covered calls go to expiration. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Biblical. Yeah. Where is the music at? What happened to the music? Come on. There it is. Okay. It is a win-win. Now you know why I'm doing it. Now you know why I teach it. Now that you've seen the covered call side, you can be like, holy freaking crap. Because let's say your contracts do get go all the way to expiration. You sell your shares at 40. You've made $1,000. Now you can take that money and start the process over again, and you can go back into the cash secured puts. Or if you wanted to, you could just buy more shares. But I don't like to do that because I can collect money in the process of buying shares. I can collect premiums on the cash secured side, and if I get assigned, well, I was going to buy the shares anyways. All right, let's take a look at Telsa. So we're moving pretty sideways on Tesla right now. Looks like it's going to pop. So let's pick a 420, 380, 24-hour candle, 90 days. Yeah, that's probably good. All right, I will. Let me get through this Tesla trade and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's look at a support of around 420 and a support of around 380, somewhere in there. We'll do the monthlies, 28 days on Tesla. Man, look at those numbers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the premiums on Tesla, dude. This is so good. Look at the premiums on Tesla. They're huge. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, Tesla is so good. I can't believe how good Tesla is. Look at it. All right. It must be close to earnings or something. Let's take a look. Did it? Yeah, we're right in front of earnings. That's why. Probably not a good idea to trade this. Probably not a good idea to trade this right in front of earnings. Earnings is next week. Yikes. The closer you get to earnings, the higher the premiums. That's how it is. You're taking more risk. Bro, $2,000, $2,000. Yeah. $2,000 if you want to. If you're like, I'm going to buy Tesla anyways. Oh, I guess it's time to stop streaming. If you're going to buy Tesla anyways, then here you go. Here you go. Yeah. That's tempting, my friends, because I have enough to make. I can make about $4,000. I need to get assigned. Like I need to get assigned. I might do it. I might do it just for demonstration purposes. I think I'm going to. All right. Holy crap, these are huge. Huge. Okay, what did I say? 420 and 380. To me, Tesla looks like it's about to rocket, just personally. Just the way the chart looks, it looks like it's about to rocket. Holy crap, Stream Elements. Chill, dude. Chill. Yes. Thank you. All right. Wow. Now 420 isn't even on here. $1,000 at 420. Delta is at 20, or let's see. Yeah, Delta's at 26. Really, anywhere between what I say 25 and 30 is a safe bet. So, you know, about $1,200. These premiums are crazy, man. Crazy premiums. What to do? Normally, if this in a real account, I would not trade this close to earnings. I just wouldn't do it. What to do? What to do? I don't know. I don't know what to do, because for the stream purposes, I want to get assigned. But then in a real account, I would never do this, and I don't want you guys to be getting into the habit of doing that. Because we have so much collateral, I think what I would do in real life, if this is a real account, is I'd wait. Because if I open up a contract now, I have $95,000 worth of collateral. If I open up a contract now, before earnings, it's extremely risky. I'll probably get assigned shares of Tesla, which, you know, is not bad. It's not, you know, 100%. But if I wait a week, then I can sell them confidently. And so normally I would not say to let your money just sit there doing nothing. But when you're this close to earnings and I want to trade Tesla, I'd rather just wait a week. I'd rather wait 1 week. That's what I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna treat this like it's a real account. I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. Wait a week. Yeah, exactly, biblical. As much as I want to click this button twice and make $4,000, I am not going to. The only way I would do this is if in my real life, the only way I would do this is if I just really needed the money. If I'm like, $4,000, I'm going to make $4,000 right now. Well, my kid needs braces, so I'm going to take the risk, right? That's probably what I would do in real life. If I'm like, really need to make the money, but I don't. Not now, not in this situation. So I think it's worth it to hold the collateral to the side and wait. Yeah, 420 is better. It is. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually not going to trade the option. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. And then we'll take next option stream. We'll trade Tesla. I want that $95,000 to be available. And if I take whatever trades now, I will tie up that 95,000. I won't be able to sell 2 Teslas next week. So we're going to wait. That's what we're going to do. Just going to wait. Just going to sit on it. 450. I can't believe Tesla's at 450. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that kind of changes the tone of the rest of the stream. Because I was going to go through the process of taking this trade, but now I'm not. So, all right. Well, it's 11. I pretty much usually stop trading, and I usually stop streaming about this time anyways. So I think, just check futures real quick. A lot of movement. Not really seeing much. No setups on futures. Yeah. All right, guys. Yep. Good stuff, Tim. Yep. Good stuff. So let's wait. Let's wait on Tesla. Let's get through earnings, and we'll take a trade on the other side of earnings. My goal here is to show you guys to make the right decisions as well. And if you guys can, what is it, 28th? What day is that? That's next Wednesday. Okay, then that means next Friday, which is the 30th for me, exactly 7 days from now will be 2 days after earnings. We'll be good. Let's do that. Awesome. Okay. Congratulations again, Stuart, for getting the account. Orem, thanks for being here for a little bit. Elvis, glad you were here for a little bit. Good to talk to you. Mick, say hi to Allison for me. Good to see you. Hope she's doing good. Alex, Puck, Mr. Hockey Player, appreciate you being here every day. Will was in for a bit, and I think he's off. Juan, good to see you, my friend. Hope you guys are learning options and having fun with it. Seal, Dean, Algo, appreciate you. Timbo, yeah, exactly. Alex and Biblical, and of course Stream Elements is the number one, whatever. Biblical is number 2. I hope that helped out, Biblical. Yeah. And like I said, Monday we'll do another giveaway, and we will do sometime Tuesday or Wednesday we'll do a Discord for the third giveaway. So, yeah. So make sure you're paying attention to the Elite Navigator section on the Discord. All right, guys. I'm going to head off. Yep, always. You bet, Algo. Yeah, you guys will have a few more chances to get some accounts. You bet, Tim. Yeah, I'll take a look. Biblical, afterwards. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you. Have a good weekend.